Hey peeps, it's Jasmine. So, we're gonna play Skate Dot today. So besides the fact that I still suck at this game, I don't know, I miss the Xbox 360 because at least those skates games were epic and they were great. Anyways, so random question. Have you ever been hit on, like, randomly out of nowhere? Just, literally out of nowhere. Just one day, someone comes up to you and starts hitting on you, and you're like, what? So, this was back when I was working at a gas station. I was working my shift, and I don't know. I think it was like later in the shift, but this young woman comes up to me, and she was probably in her like 20s, like late 20s. And like, she just starts hitting on me, and it was weird because I was like, in my mind I'm like, okay, how does she know that I'm gay? Did someone tell her that I was gay? Does she know someone that knows someone in the store? Like, it was weird. It was an experience that I was just not prepared for. I was like, yo. But then again, when are you prepared to like get hit on? Like, for real though, like when you actually prepared to get hit on by some random chick. So she hits on me, and she's complimenting me, and first of all, she wouldn't say that she liked other women, which I found really, really weird. She started beating her. She beat around the bush and stuff, and I was like, yo, what? Dude, what? I unfortunately didn't call her out on it because I was just too shocked that this was happening to me. Because dudes, I don't get hit on, okay? Especially by women, and when I do get hit on, it's by older men. By the way, when I do get hit on by older men, I'm flattered. I'm very flattered. I'm like, wow, okay, so I am actually attractive to certain people. Wow, well, thank you, but I swing for the other team. Yeah, I've never been hit on by another woman before, so this was crazy. So she slides me her number, and so by the way, reminder, I'm in the middle of work, but there's we didn't get any customers, so I excuse myself to the bathroom, and I start texting her, right? And she's asking me all these questions. She's like, how old are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in my 30s. And she's just like, dude, out of fucking nowhere, she's like, ew. And I'm like, oh, okay. So this is a no? Okay, I guess, sure, bro, I mean, I still think that you're extremely attractive, but hey, everyone has their preferences. But yeah, it was weird, dude. It was weird. It happened out of nowhere, bro. Just out of nowhere. I I'm like, what the fuck? Like, dude, why did this happen? Like, what did I have to go through this? Like, was this necessary for me to go through? Like, what lesson did I just learn? What lesson did I just learn? Because, you know, there has to be a lesson for everything, right? Right? I don't know what lesson this was for. I really don't. But I told my best friend Gus, and he was like, bro, that's crazy. And I was like, I know, right? Like, what? Like, how does this happen to me? Like, what? Like, dude, no. I just, you know, like, the outcome, that's just not what I wanted. No one wants that kind of outcome. Like, that's really fucked up. That's really fucked up, bro. Like, just to be like, ew. And I'm just like, okay, all right. At least, you know, she was good at pretending. Cause, like, you know, I'm used to people pretending that they like me. And no, I don't have low self-esteem when it comes to my attractiveness. I know it seems like that, but I do look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh, yeah, you are attractive. Okay, cool. But all in all, I've had terrible luck with relationships, to be honest. Like, my last two girlfriends were terrible. They were terrible. One didn't like that I wasn't making enough money and that she had to pay for everything. Meanwhile, she was the one who wanted to spend all the money, and I was literally like, we don't have to go out to eat every single time we are together. You know, we could just stay inside, you know, and hang out that way. You know, we can just watch a movie, make some popcorn. You know, we could, you know, dance in the living room. You know, we could watch a TV show together. And she just never wanted to do that. I guess she thought that she could, like, just, you know, impress me with, you know, the money that she was making or whatever. Plus, she lived in Brooklyn, so it was like kind of a pain in the ass for her to, like, come over anyway, because she did not like the fact that I couldn't drive. I have seizures, by the way. I don't know if I've told you this before, but yeah, I have seizures. I guess I'll make a video on that, just kind of explaining. But yeah, I don't drive, can't drive, never learned how to drive, because when my doctor said, hey, you have seizures, you can never drive, I was like, oh, okay. I cried about it, and then I moved on. But yeah, she just did not like the fact that I could not drive. And then the one time that I took the bus to her job to go visit her, she didn't even come up. She didn't even come out because she was afraid. I told her that I was there, and that I wanted to come visit her, and she was like, you know, I'm kind of afraid that you're gonna out me. And I was just like, dude, what? That's just not who I am. Like, I don't do that shit. Like, that's not me. I don't out people. Like, what the fuck? Like, how dare you? Why would you say some shit like that to me? So that was a straw that I could not, that broke, and I could not return from. But she ended up breaking up with me because of all of the reasons, you know, I just gave you. She literally was like, you know, I make more than you do. And by the way, at the time, I was working at a grocery store. So, you know, when you work at a grocery store, you don't make a lot, you know, and it's kind of bullshit for real. But yeah, that's what happened. She broke up with me because because she made more money than me, and she did not want to. She was tired of traveling to come and see me. Yeah. So I just, yeah, she was a lot, bro. Like, no. If you've ever had to deal with something like that, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, that's some fuckery, bro. That's some real fuckery, bro. Anyways, if you like this, comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.